Hey everyone, I'm Rather Incoherent, back with our first real mission of the campaign. It's the Rescue Engineer Infiltration Chain, easy mission, Typhoon Grave. We're extracting a VIP from an admin city. It's going to be our second engineer, which is great. I prefer early engineers to early scientists by quite a lot. We're going to be up against the Lost, which is, if anything, a benefit in my eyes, and leaked operation means we don't start with concealment, but I think we'll be just fine. Coming over to the squad, we can see Assault Infantry, Double Combat Engineer, Tech Specialist, Field Support, and a Rookie. It turns out we didn't need to send this Rookie. We could have sent another character because we were going to get a Templar in time for the Terror mission, but I didn't really process that information ahead of time. Now, unfortunately, our bondmate pair have some phobias. I don't think our fear of poisons would have anything to do today, but our fear of others missing shots might be a problem with 3 shotguns using their built-in stocks for guaranteed 1 damage on misses. So yeah, Lunar Miracle is a bit of a problem in this regard. Kind of a drag. Enough fear-mongering, let's get in there and see how it goes. Alright, our objective is across the gap. I hate the bridge map, it's terrifying every time. And without concealment, we're a little bit spooked. I think we want to move here and then push through high ground to high ground until we have to cross into low ground at all. May as well do it blue move by blue move. Wait, did I actually pull? They're just on the roof with us. Terrifying. Not a fan of that. I can throw my opening grenade immediately at these two. Can't quite get it to the second one. Wait, can I? It looked like it was hitting him for a second there. No one else is getting that grenade, and it's a damn good grenade. So that just has to happen. Also, the Lost are here. Kind of forgot about that, but I don't regret the decision at all. I would also like the Demolitionist to be dead. I don't know that I can ever get a grenade all the way over to it, though. Yeah, it's just not going to happen. The flip side of that is the Demolitionist shouldn't be getting grenades to me either. No, because he can run up top and chuck it, which is scary as hell. I could just stand back and launch the rocket from here. Just not even move on my Combat Engineer. He's got the ablative health to take it. He'll be fine. Definitely worthwhile. Unfortunately, we swerved hard and missed both of these troopers. But we'll live. We have shotguns to chip them down. The Biotrooper is the furthest back. Lunar Miracle is going to panic when I miss this shot. She's already missed it, or already went rather. It's fine. Hey, I landed the shot anyway. Nothing to fear.
Only the best.
Who else has shotguns? My Assault does. I don't want to move to low ground. That sounds exceptionally dangerous for no reason. I'll swing right here. The main reason to give space for everyone else so that I'm not taking anything up, because I don't need any advantages here. I hit on a miss. We're just not missing. We really care about Lunar Miracle's mental well-being. 80%, huh? Yeah. Fair enough. Go for it.
That's right.
And that just leaves the Frost Priest. He's actually on the ground level and might not be able to see Total Halibut to begin with. There's no cover they can ever get to that would ever have a flank on this. So moving up like this gives me a very good chance of getting a grenade on them next turn. I'm just assuming there's not a second pod directly on top of the first one. Would be a little bit mean of the game. And here I'm just going to move out of the way and hunker down on the Scientist, or the Engineer rather. Total Halibut has a starting point of armor and 2 ablative health. Worst case scenario, if this priest does attack us, they're not going to see anything. Or they're not going to do anything, rather. Unsurprisingly, the Lost are a bit miffed about that. I think I just let this priest run away, even though I really hate everything about that sentence.
On your order.
And we don't need to worry about running over to the loot because of my favorite feature of this class. It's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, I could run over to it. There's nothing wrong with running over to it. But I could also grapple the loot, which is just very funny. This position actually does feel a little bit safer than anywhere next to the loot does. Bipod, foregrip speed. Speed's nice-ish. None of that really matters too much to me. Gonna move down here out of line of sight on the Engineer. Get everyone else just running forward to... Did that pull something? How? Well, that's spooky as hell. Alright, fair enough. I did have line of sight over the edge for just a moment there, and they moved in since last round when I made the exact same move. Is anyone in a remotely dangerous position to this? A little bit on Lunar Miracle. There could be some window lines to her in low cover. I want to be sprinting forward hard here to try to get into a position to flamethrower. Neither of my combat engineers really have that position, which is unfortunate, but it's just the way it is. I'm not sure where I want my tech specialist. Up high, overwatched? I don't imagine I ever get a shot here, and the bullpup is short range, so what's it even matter, really? I'll keep moving forward then. There's just no way for them to be in a relevant position, and Total Halibut is going to be exposed a little bit, but they're, you know, a combat engineer in full cover. I'm more afraid of mind spin than anything else. And he already has a mind spin target somewhere, it's just a matter of which one that he wants. Not afraid of that very much. Would have sucked if it hit though, because the first time a shot hits us, we go from like virtually invincible to very afraid. This should be pretty low still. Yeah, 28%.
I can't move.
Priest is still booking it. That's not the help that he wanted. Swarm is here, let's see where we're at. That's a good pile of dashers, and thankfully their names are showing up this time. I don't know what was going on in the last mission. I actually would have liked to see these overwatches do disgusting work, but they aren't. Not this time. And the good news is with a great big pile of shotguns, we shouldn't have too much trouble doing a lot of work against the dashers that are on top of us already. Now, there's not any particularly crazy flamethrowers down here. Maybe there is. Yeah, okay. Check out combat engineers. They're a very good class. Right now, this trooper's flanked. He wants to move. It's just not going to go great for him when he does. And you guys, I don't really feel like I'm a fan of you existing. Could you not? Very good damage on the sectoid, kill on the trooper. Ignore the fact that he's still there and standing. I promise he's dead. Isn't he? Oh, is he a heavy or something? Why is he still alive? He's a Gatling trooper. I need someone with eyes on him to figure out why he's alive. He must have had 5 health and will die to the burning. Anyway. Wow, that's not 100%. Embarrassing. What about you, tech specialist? You got the high grounds. It's not like you're doing anything else. It's not like you're doing anything. Oh, God. Lunar Miracle, why are you like this?
When they get back to base, we'll have to give our soldiers some time to heal, mentally and physically.
Lunar Miracle, you're officially joining the F team. I don't have a C team yet, but you're not good enough for it. This is going to be a serious problem in real missions. Yeah, we just have to start taking shots at the ones that are actually on top of us. The loss below us don't really matter. Oh, wow, you want to die. Oh, never mind, it's just an animation glitch. We're fine. Like, there's just a lot of dashers directly on top of us from that spawn. Eventually, we have to land some shots. Yeah, these two are functionally identical. I should have shot this one. Doesn't matter because I missed.
Come on.
I'm gonna slide back here to help with these dashers. What? You shot at him? It's alright, you missed, but I don't appreciate that, Lunar Miracle. I also don't appreciate the UI not telling me you were going to do that.
By the numbers. Only the best. Running dry on ammo.
I don't really want to take that shot. I guess I need to because we don't have shots on these two. I have high ground shots from here with more close range bonuses, so I'll take them on Dark Horse. 100%, very nice.
That's right.
I wonder, I know you can get rid of a trait by having a perfect mission on that soldier where they take no damage. Does that include not panicking? And does it only work if you have the infirmary? I need to look those things up. Your shot here is an 85, and you're safer if you miss, so you can just reposition.
By the numbers. Out of rounds.
Yeah, I'll just move you up to here. Next turn, you can try to do stuff with your combat engineer abilities. You don't need to be getting involved with anything, just hunker down. You're a bit in the way, but no one needs to go through here anyway. I think I just reload here. I could drop down and slash one of them, but that's not even safe. Just reload here. Burning kills, burning hurts the sectoid. Is that a flank shot? Nice, good job. Anyway, he is a combat engineer, so even though that sucks, he's fine. I did not recognize that as a possible flank. I did recognize the defensive mine as a guaranteed kill though. Alright, these are obviously all just gonna come straight up top to us. Let's see if the gunslinger does anything. Spoilers, they won't. Also, there appears to be a pod, like, right there. The Frost Priest is back with friends. Gunslinger did get 1 kill. Not a lot, though. We got a lot of Frost in that pod and a sectoid. It's quite spooky. I want to see the position he's flanked from. I think I was just off about where the tile was for the window. Oh, I see. I thought the window was one further down. I didn't think that the cover was here. I thought it was here. So he'd be stepping out and then shooting at the front of the truck and it wouldn't line up. It's fine. Total hell, but we'll live. He's a combat engineer. They're able to tank some shit. Now, moving forward here might be a terrible idea on account of this. I'm not sure who allegedly sees that. But basically, any move is going to pull them. Why is the game not interested in telling me how much health the sectoid has? It has a 1, it's dead. I can kill this gunslinger with the flamethrower most times. It's not most times. Like, it is most, it is the majority, but it's like 55 to 65, something like that. Because I have to roll well on damage or roll low and get burning. I feel a little bit pinned by that group. For something that says easy, I sure am fighting 3 pods at the very start of the map. You're still AFK, I don't feel safe moving forward at all then. Yeah, we're gonna take these shots here.
What did you expect?
And then we're just going to reload and Overwatch, nothing else.
Now it's done. Good to go.
We need Lunar Miracle back on board. That Dasher is an actual problem and needs to go down. Thank you for actually landing the shot, I really appreciate that.
I got it right.
These last 2 lulls feel like they aren't my problem. So I'm just going to reload and Overwatch. I have to reload here. I'll take the 48 on the gunslinger, I care about it way more. That's fine, it's in chip range so that it guarantees a kill with an assault rifle later. I need you to move over briefly so that my tech specialist can get onto the high ground with everyone else. I don't have vision of that anymore, so I don't think it'll tell me if my moves would pull. I'm afraid this would. I'm just gonna move to here instead. Pure Mischief is okay to reload and Overwatch.
Oh yeah. Scanning.
And you can just hunker where you are, there's no threat. Sectoid burns to death.
They're starting to lose ground.
Overwatch could be a kill here. Very nice.
Check it before you get too close.
Wait. They're gonna run in. This is just a thing that happens fairly often, where the sectoid animates first and then the pod runs in. Frost Priest, sectoid, Frost Trooper. You okay, buddy? Where are you going? Well, they are clustered nicely for a rocket now, aren't they? Thank God I didn't kill the Lost. Shots are going off. Apparently there's some Lost under us that I forgot about. That's fine. They weren't in range. Very nice. Zombie fight. Not a big deal. You're still not back with us? It must be hard being so afraid of something that happens constantly. Must be hard getting fired from XCOM. Okay, you're my combat engineer with the rocket, and you're telling me that you failed me in my time of need. I have this rocket. I'm not quite sure why this one works and almost all the rest of them don't. But I mean, that's what we're doing. Let's see how it spreads. Decently. Very decently. Got rid of all of their cover, chipped all of them, summoned a swarm, but where at? Between us. They could be anywhere. No, not between us. On top of them. And the ones closest to us are just normal loss that we don't care about at all. That is a pretty sick rocket. I'm sorry for doubting you, Dark Horse. If I move here, would I have a flamethrower that reached? How far is the tile distance on this thing diagonally? We're looking at one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So from here, we'd be looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'd get like just the sectoid. It wouldn't quite be good. In that case, I'm just a blue move into the front of the truck. Or the back of the truck, rather. Oh, you can't step out because you can't see anything. That's fair. That makes this move kind of terrible. I didn't think about that. How can you step out if there's no grounds? Yeah, true. I guess I overwatched to kill anything that tries to kill Total Halibut, and that's their turn. That was terrible. Just wasn't thinking about that. Move all the way to this front ledge on Arson Paragon so she can make it and see if I've got a grenade. The swarm just spawned, so we're not afraid of that happening again. That's a pretty slick grenade. I'm happy with that. Hits 3 advents.
Multiple targets neutralized.
At this point, there's enough dashers left compared to Advent that I am worried they'll come for us. That's a normal lost. Oh, that's a dasher. Get him out. He can't be there.
What did you expect?
And we do need to get some more of these dashers that are next to the sectoid. We'll take that 83 last, because if we miss, we still kill. There's a lot of dashers, man. Should I just be throwing a grenade at the pile?
That's right.
Maybe.
Gonna need to reload soon.
This grenade hits all of them? It's pretty good. The swarm's not here yet, that's all that really matters. That sorts out that problem. The Overwatch here is to protect from the Lost. We still have a singular dasher. No, we have 2 dashers, 3 dashers, more than I had hoped.
I'm on it.
But hopefully our rookie can save us. Oh, that's not good. You're not the person whose hands I wanted to be in. 81 on that dasher, 80 on this one, 80 on that one. Obviously, we start with a 1% higher chance. 1 in 20 times that matters. It never mattered. We were missing no matter who we shot at. You continue hunkering down in the back. Things are a little bit out of hand up there. You know, if Lunar Miracle were here and alive, they might have been able to help in some way. That's how I feel. I get it. So those dashers probably get some pretty serious wounds since the Lunar Miracle is just AFK'd the entire mission. If he's targeting my assault, it's mostly fine. I can just use my sword instead. Weapon unaffected. I wonder what that's about. Maybe the weapon thing has a chance to fail? We'll see again. If it's unaffected this time, it's some sort of immunity that he has. Nope, there we go. Chilled weapon disabled. It has a chance to fail. Alright, dashers, please go for the priest. No, dashers, you're going the wrong way. Dashers, stop. We're taking some wounds, friends. Surprised that nothing's dead there. Frost Priest is impressively dodging shots. Not that they really need it, because as the other one's demonstrating, it's fine. Oh shit, we were in dash range? Well, that's fantastic news. Yeah, reload your gun, we need that. Please fix this.
By the numbers.
I don't know if it was worth 2 of their actions to cost me 1 of mine, because my mobility is not super important. How bad is the chill? What exactly does that do? Mobility and dodge reduced by 50%. That would normally be rough on an assault, but I don't really need those things right now. I guess I may as well take this shot here.
What did you expect?
I've got 1 shot left. The trooper's definitely the priority target here. Things are feeling pretty under control now. With those dashes alive last turn, I felt pretty unsafe, but now it's fine. Total Halibut should easily be able to wipe up these 2 lost. Mop up, rather. Mop up these losses is a normal thing to say. Wipe up these losses is something an alien pod person would say. You might not trust me.
I definitely got that one. Running dry on ammo.
I don't know if I want to kill those lost, honestly. Those sound like an Advent problem. Those lost are worth shooting at. You even landed the shot, you champion. I was just throwing the shot because there was no real reason not to. I can drop down to half cover here and clear out the last couple of lost that are next to us. Last couple, there's only 1. And then we can reload our mostly empty shotgun.
What did you expect? Let's rock.
We've cleared out all of the lost near us. I'm just going to reload and move over to where Total Halibut is to set up for flanks on this side with him. Lunar Miracle is going to push forward to Dark Horse's location and reload her gun. She doesn't really need to. Overwatch never does anything. I'll push all the way forward into full cover here. Actually, the full cover is not next to an exit. There's probably not vision between these things anyway, so it's probably fine. Yeah, I doubt there's even vision from here to there. They have half cover targets anyway, so it's fine. Lunar Miracle can just swing sideways and take a shot at the Frost Priest on the flank. This one's always enough cover towards us, but the other one not so much. I want to move out as little as possible. Take our 73 on the Priest. Very nice.
Target eliminated.
Theoretically, super minor min-maxy thing. There is no way to do it there. It's better to get kills on classes other than medics and supports, because medics and supports get less value from a kill than classes that are based on kills due to their kill assist values being lower. Not going to get into the mechanics now, but from a really highly optimized standpoint, if there were other people able to get that kill, I should have tried on them first to get more experience. Anyway, let's hunker down on our engineer and end the turn. I'm pretty sure we have fought everyone here, just like turn 1 pull on spawn and then never got out of it. I didn't get to see what this attack was, I'm worried. Oh, they're just saving my weapon again? No, they're not. I'm blind this time. They've got all sorts of debuffs, and none of them are mind control so far, so I'm fine. Mind control and stasis are way spookier than this stuff. So that priest is probably dead to the lost that were already down there with it. The real question is how many lost are on this bridge and how much threat am I under? This is going to be a double move all the way up to us every time. We're not really afraid of it, though. They don't get to attack. The priest is actually still up thanks to their frost shield. That's kind of impressive. And our new pile of lost is, yeah, that's a pile of lost, all right. Dark Horse, if you were to move straight forward and then take a flamethrower, how many of them would you hit? This might seem greedy, but I mean, the Frost Piece probably isn't shooting is what I've learned at this point. And the answer is you'd hit a lot of them. All of them dashers. I really like that flamethrower. That solves so many problems I was having. Anyone who's alive is still burning and panicked and unable to swing, so that's what really matters, but I think they're all just gonna be dead. Yep, dead to burning as well. And the other 4 died outright. Very good. Dark Horse is just very clearly one of the most valuable soldiers we have right now. Early game combat engineers, man. If you thought I was crazy for promoting 6 of them immediately, I hope you can kind of see what the point is. They're very able to carry early missions with the flamethrowers and the ablative armor. Now I'm going to move forward again on my other combat engineer. I should have been Paragon first to get slightly further in. They do still have some dashers in the back. Am I far enough forward to get them? I am. Well, yeah, that just seems like the thing to target. And again, both dashers dead. Fire vulnerability doing work for us. Just gonna move up a tiny bit on Paragon and Overwatch. If somebody gets close enough for me to actually see them, it'll go off. Otherwise, nothing. Can my assault up here... Well, they need to reload their gun, I guess. Can you see the dasher? You can. And hopefully we can get a shot on this other dasher that's guaranteed 83. Not guaranteed at all, but good enough.
By the numbers.
We have some more shots all the way across that kinda suck. So instead of taking them, I'm just going to move forward. At this point, we've given up cover. We're just standing in the open, and that's fine. Where's my grapple take me? Backwards, not the direction I wanted. Oh, you know what? I should have used, supply run on my assault. I just forgot I had one because she's literally skipped out on the mission so far. But yeah, I do have a field support that could have reloaded that gun if they felt like contributing. It's only a fear of others missing shots. She's fine if she does it. It's very hypocritical.
It's killing time.
Just reload immediately and take a shot. Hurrah!
X-ray neutralized.
We're actually going to keep getting to do things. Not the ones below. We want to shoot the ones above that are actually our problem and not his.
Target neutralized.
We just summoned a swarm, so this shouldn't be summoning one. And at this point, I might skip to the part where, like, we leave. Because we're going to kill this Frost Priest eventually, or the Lost are going to do it for us. And then after that, we're going to leave. It just is a matter of slogging through another 30 Lost to get out of here in the next 7 turns. Priest is putting up a valiant last stand, though. Can't take that away from them. A very valiant last stand. Oh, do you have smokes? Nice. I really should target that priest and F1 them before they died. It's too late now. They're going to die. There are too many Lost right next to them. But I should have checked. It would have been helpful. I just sort of like watched what they did instead of ever hitting F1 to find out specifically what their abilities were. Yep, finally gone down, and even worse, resurrected as a zombie in service to the Lost. Alright, I'm just editing past everything else, but these Lost Overwatches have been pretty brutal, haven't they?
That's right.
Absolutely disgusting.
Only the best starting to get cooked.
And I said we'd have to grind through a lot more swarms, but that was actually the last one. We're out of here with 5 turns to spare. There's a swarm under us that we could theoretically try to grind for experience, but I am well past caring about that. I just want to leave. I am tired of fighting Lost. It's the 2nd mission in a row. Successful mission, get us out of here. Was not expecting to find all 3 pods off the spawn, but here we are.
VIP is secure.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Only 1 wound, and it was pretty minor thanks to being on a combat engineer. That class is just so versatile. MVP going to Dragon God with 19 kills. They were on Lost killing duty more than anyone else. And then everyone else is still doing a lot of work with a high damage dealt, high kills, high accuracy, really padding their stats with these Lost. You know, except for Arson Paragon, who didn't contribute, and Lunar Miracle, who literally refused to participate in combat. Afraid of other people missing shots? Maybe look in the mirror. Jesus. Yeah, okay, so Pure Mischief really didn't help either. Our rookie, our field support, and our tech specialist really got hard carried by the shotgun gang. Let's get out of here. Dragon God and Total Halibut got all of the awards. A 19-day wound on Halibut does suck, but he'll be fine. He's shaken anyway, so we would have to have waited most of that time to get back anyway. It's not as bad as it sounds. Promotion on Rookie, we'll handle that back in base because we need to use the Commander's Choice UI. And we got our 2nd Engineer, which is great news. Our 2nd Engineer is great because we can immediately start excavating the next location while keeping our 1st one making the Proving Ground. And then once the Proving Ground is finished, we can keep it staffed until our Pioneer is out and about. Theoretically, I could make other types of Sparks, but Pioneers feel the most valuable in the early game. And like they're the ones who are able to go on the most successive missions before they get wounded and have to stop for a while. We'll talk more about Pioneers when I get to them. I have got a couple of mods and changes of my own to nerf them though. Pure Mischief has a promotion, but I'll handle it when I send them on another mission, and sadly, no one who actually went on the mission got a promotion out of it. You can see though that people like Dragon God are tired for 11 days, so this 19-day wound is really only 8 days compared to what they would have had anyway. And we're gonna keep on scanning for these rookies until something terrible happens in a nearby haven. Oh no! Is something terrible happening at a nearby haven? Oh, that's really unfortunate. Let's go view the retaliation site. Sit reps, resistant contacts. Alright, this is always confusing to have on Haven missions. Resistance contacts put a bunch of civilians on the mission with little circles around them, and when you run into the circle, they give you prizes. Kind of like on how Haven defenses, you have a bunch of civilians around with little circles around them, and when you run into them, they run away to safety. So on this mission type specifically, resistance contacts causes a UI nightmare. Anyway, let's go play the Haven defense, let's go save some lives. Now, in my previous campaign, the Haven defenses were pretty soft because of a bug where troopers didn't have fully fleshed out supported follower lists, and as a result, they would show up with pods of 2 or 3 when the norm is 5 or 6. The Rain Rebalance enemy patch fixes that. So these retaliation missions are going to be tremendously harder, and I'm actually quite nervous. We are definitely bringing our Skirmisher. We know that whatever chosen we get will be weak to them. We're definitely bringing our Templar. They are a Templar. Look how metal they are. We're definitely bringing our combat engineers that are available, which is this person and no one else. And after that, I think we have 1 class excess. We have 5? Oh, I thought we had 6. Oh, it's just everyone who has a class then. That makes it easier. I could have sworn that we had an extra class because of the Templar, but I guess I miscounted earlier. So let's go through and sort out their gear, which means replace everything that's not a shotgun with a shotgun and pretty much nothing else. So, I think it's about time that we built some items, don't you? Our previous missions have been situations where I didn't feel like we needed to build items. Up against the Lost on an easy mission, just bring frags, you'll be fine. Up against the Lost with rookies, bring Molotovs, you'll be fine. But I think it's time that we actually built some basic items. For instance, a medkit would go a long way on a medic. And we probably want to bring at least 1 flashbang on somebody to help deal with sectoids. And my sniper will usually be too far back to get a lot of value out of a frag grenade, but flashbangs have much greater range and let them contribute towards fixing the sectoid problem that is so common at this phase of the game. Now, with 370 supplies, we can afford to build some, actual buildings. I'm gonna go start the resistance ring. However, we can also build some other stuff. No one here can use the Hunter's Axe, so there's no point in it. The Immolator, or the Boltcaster rather, is something I just don't really see merit in because it only has the 1 shot. The action economy of it is trash. But I can put it on my medic and have my field support constantly throw them new bullets like an artillery spark. Fine. The Shadowkeeper is just 100% worth it. We're putting that on our sniper.
The way this one is sighted in.
And our medic is going to be taking the Boltcaster with the expectation they pal around with Careless Rambler, and Careless Rambler keeps reloading it for them.
Even an edge hit could potentially stun the target.
And before we start this mission, I need to go into the base, go to this empty slot, and start a resistance ring. There are other things I could build, but none of that's actually true, is it? Because it's not supply stopping this, it's power. Because this is going to be a workshop, putting me at 12 of 15. Anything else will put me at 15 of 15, but you can see I'm at 31 of 35 crew. I'm going to go up to 32 on this mission when I rescue Den Mother. I want to hire more people, and then I'm going to need to upgrade my living quarters. I'm going to need to buy this pretty immediately, which puts me at 16 of 15, i.e. impossible, so I need to build a power station, which I can't do here because the workshop goes here. So the power station needs to go in one of these locations instead. So for now, there's actually no point whatsoever in building anything here. I felt better about this mission before I realized it was named Operation Battered Mode, and now I feel terrified. Anyway, we'll see how it goes in our first terror mission of the campaign next time. I've been rather incoherent. I hope you're enjoying the series so far, and I'll see you then.